Imagine a place where wealth is reflected in every detail, where streets are lined with luxury cars, skyscrapers touch the sky, and every corner showcases the economic power of its people. There are countries where wealth isn't just a number but a way of life. But how have they achieved such remarkable development? Is it due to vast natural resources? Technological innovation? Today, we'll explore the 10 richest countries in the world, uncovering the key factors that have propelled them to the top of the global economy. I bet you can guess number 1. Or can you? Let me know in the comments. With that said, let's dive in. 10. Luxembourg. Nestled in the heart of Europe, Luxembourg stands out for its unique blend of political stability and economic dynamism. With just over 640,000 inhabitants and a GDP exceeding $89 billion, this small nation has leveraged its strategic location to become a major financial and high-value services hub. This tiny powerhouse attracted major banks and multinational institutions through favorable legislation and international treaties facilitating the free flow of capital. Using the euro as its official currency, and maintaining close cooperation with the European Union, Luxembourg enjoys privileged access to regional markets, boosting cross-border trade and fostering significant corporate partnerships. The remarkable quality of life is evident in multiple areas. Luxembourg boasts one of the highest per capita GDPs globally. Imagine earning $128,000 a year. It offers a leading minimum wage internationally and the benefit of free public transportation for all citizens. These initiatives, supported by efficient budget management, promote internal mobility and reduce road congestion. The social sector is also notable, with universal health care and high-quality education in Luxembourgish, French, and German, creating a highly competitive and multicultural environment. Safety is another pillar of its success. With a crime rate of around 27 offenses per 1,000 inhabitants, the country maintains a tranquil environment that attracts investors, families, and professionals. This low crime rate, combined with smart tax policies, encourages foreign capital inflow and the establishment of tech startups. Additionally, Luxembourg invests in research and innovation through programs supporting startups and high-tech projects. Its historically cautious and effective diplomacy has woven strong ties with powerful neighbors like France, Germany, and Belgium, resulting in an expanded market benefiting from modern transport networks and continuously renewed trade agreements. 9. Ireland. Known as the Emerald Isle for its lush landscapes, Ireland has made a remarkable journey from a predominantly agricultural past to its current status as a technological and financial powerhouse. With just over 5 million inhabitants and a GDP nearing $568 billion, the country found its main growth lever in a tax policy attracting giants like Apple, Google, and Facebook. Low tax rates and a stable regulatory framework have made Ireland a coveted destination for European headquarters of high-tech firms, driving employment, innovation, and knowledge transfer. But this boom isn't solely tax-driven. Ireland has significantly invested in its education system, fostering highly skilled professionals in fields like IT, biotechnology, and engineering. Prestigious universities, combined with a culture that promotes creativity, nourish a knowledge economy. This strong academic foundation is reflected in the growing number of startups and research projects collaborating with European and American centers, reinforcing Ireland's position as a cutting-edge platform. Socially, the island offers a high quality of life, with cities like Dublin blending historical tradition with a cosmopolitan vibe. Irish hospitality, embodied in its music, pubs, and strong sense of community, creates an environment balancing technological progress with cultural roots. Crime rates remain relatively low, and political stability encourages investors and entrepreneurs worldwide. Ireland's active participation in the EU, despite Brexit challenges, has enabled favorable trade agreements and maintained open export routes in key sectors. Beyond tech, Economic diversification targets new frontiers in renewable energy and specialized financial services. This long-term vision aims for a resilient, sustainable economy capable of weathering adverse cycles. Ireland stands as a bridge between North America and Europe while cultivating its unique identity. A country of rich history, captivating landscapes, and a society valuing both tradition and innovation, its rapid rise inspires other nations seeking robust growth through responsible tax policies, quality education, and cultural openness. 8. Macau. Did you know Macau was a Portuguese colony? Perched on China's southern coast, Macau blends Portuguese heritage with ancient Asian traditions, creating a unique cultural atmosphere. With about 698,000 inhabitants and a GDP around $55.3 billion, tourism and gambling are the heart of its economy, powering luxury hotels, world-renowned casinos, and spectacles attracting visitors globally. After the pandemic's impact, Macau has shown remarkable recovery, revitalizing its leisure industry and restoring traveler inflows. But this region isn't just about gaming tables. It's diversifying its income sources, strengthening retail, hospitality, and international trade fairs, positioning itself as a key Asian commercial hub. Bilingual education in Chinese and Portuguese gives Macau a distinctive edge, facilitating ties with the vast Chinese-speaking market while preserving its Iberian cultural imprint through churches, historic buildings, and festivals. This unique blend of Eastern and Western values enriches the academic and professional training of its residents. Safety is a strong suit, with surprisingly low crime rates reinforcing its image as a reliable destination for entertainment and investment. As a special administrative region of China, Macau enjoys significant autonomy under the one country, two systems principle. It's like the fun cousin in the family home, sharing a roof with the Asian superpower but keeping its own stash of migration, tax, and legal policies. While Hong Kong manages part of the TV, Macau handles the entertainment pantry. This unique political relationship, sometimes sparking diplomatic anecdotes worthy of a comedy, allows Macau to cultivate its independent personality, developing its own rules and managing its economy with relative freedom. 7. Qatar, situated on the Arabian Peninsula, has a reputation for transforming its natural resources into dazzling wealth. While GDP and population figures vary, natural gas remains its economic backbone. Vast reserves funded infrastructure modernization and the construction of planned cities blending Gulf traditions with cutting-edge architecture. After the boost from hosting the 2022 FIFA World Cup, attention has shifted to diversification strategies encompassing education, business tourism, and culture. Major projects like Lusail City reflect Qatar's ambition to become a regional hub beyond energy. Educationally, investments in international universities at Education City train leaders across disciplines, contributing to a modern labor market and high-tech solutions. Safety is a priority, with strict policies and extensive resources keeping crime rates low, creating a reliable environment for expatriates, investors, and tourists. Qatar's active diplomacy, mediating regional conflicts and forging ties with Western and Asian powers, enhances its global presence. Doha has emerged as an international cultural hub, with museums intertwining Islamic heritage and contemporary art, plus global forums discussing top-tier political and economic issues. This global projection is bolstered by a prestigious national airline and a state-of-the-art airport connecting East and West. However, Qatar's rapid growth poses challenges regarding labor rights and social adaptation. Many migrant workers arrive drawn by opportunities, but the country has had to update laws to improve conditions and meet international standards. Qatar illustrates how a state can use natural wealth to fund holistic development, combining forward-thinking vision, education investment, and modernization plans. With an eye on a post-gas future, Qatar continues diversifying, strengthening its global standing and proving prosperity can align with innovation and global responsibility. 6. Singapore. Singapore, a city-state island in Southeast Asia, exemplifies maximizing geographic location and strategic planning. With 5.5 million inhabitants and an estimated GDP of $528 billion, this small nation has become an economic titan through its role as a financial and trade hub. Its history as a free port and location on one of the world's busiest maritime routes paved the way for multinational establishments across sectors. Political stability, transparent legal frameworks, and a staunch anti-corruption stance build trust among domestic and foreign investors. Education is a hallmark of excellence, with a strong emphasis on STEM disciplines, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, positioning students at the forefront of global assessments. English as the primary language of instruction and business, alongside multicultural Chinese, Malay, and Indian communities, strengthens social cohesion and global competitiveness. The lack of natural resources hasn't been a barrier, but a catalyst for innovation. Singapore pioneers smart water management and sustainable energy sources. Scarcity fueled a culture of efficiency and creativity in technological solutions for industry and public services. Looking ahead, the country promotes research in biotechnology, robotics, and AI, while solidifying its status as a top Asian financial center. Beyond economics, Singapore is known for its low crime rate, driven by strict laws and a collective sense of order. Its modern public transport and world-class green spaces, like Gardens by the Bay, enhance residents' quality of life. This balance between intensive urbanization and nature strengthens Singapore's image as a safe, clean, multicultural hub. Its evolution proves that with planning and long-term vision, resource scarcity can become a competitive advantage, propelling a nation to the global economic elite. 5. United Arab Emirates. The United Arab Emirates, a federation of 7 emirates led by Dubai and Abu Dhabi, excels through rapid economic diversification and spectacular urban megaprojects. With a GDP surpassing $530 billion, it began its ascent leveraging oil wealth, but has since expanded into tourism, finance, construction, and technology. Iconic structures like the Burj Khalifa and the Museum of the Future reflect local leaders' ambition to lead in innovation and attract global investors. Safety is a key factor in its rise, with strict policies keeping crime rates low, creating a stable environment valued by entrepreneurs worldwide. This fosters an influx of expatriates seeking opportunities in sectors from aviation to AI. High-quality education is promoted through international institutions and scholarships with foreign universities. Diplomatically, the UAE strengthens its influence through East-West alliances. Its strategic location on the Europe-Africa-Asia route facilitates the movement of goods, people, and capital, supported by top-tier airlines connecting dozens of countries. Recognizing the need to reduce oil dependency, the Federation invests in renewables and projects like Masdar City, an eco-city in Abu Dhabi aiming to be a sustainability benchmark. The UAE's cultural coexistence is complex and enriching, with locals living alongside a large expatriate community, creating a cosmopolitan society blending traditional Arab customs with modern international practices. These contrasts pose opportunities and challenges, particularly regarding social adaptation and migrant worker rights. Still, the Emirati government pushes toward a knowledge-based economy, heavily investing in AI, space exploration, and digital innovation, cementing its role as a leading Middle Eastern business hub. 4. Switzerland. Surprised? Switzerland stands as an emblem of financial stability, political neutrality, and high-end innovation. With about 8.7 million people and a GDP of roughly $940 billion, it's supported by a historically robust banking sector and diversification into technology, pharmaceuticals, and luxury watchmaking. Its semi-direct democracy and neutrality in global conflicts have built trust among global organizations and corporations choosing Swiss soil for headquarters or treasuries. Innovation is integral to Switzerland's DNA. High R&D investment is reflected in prestigious institutions like ETH Zurich, driving advances in robotics, biotechnology, and other cutting-edge fields. Multilingualism, French, German, Italian, and Romansh, facilitates cultural and creative exchange, fostering continuous innovation. Quality of life goes beyond high salaries and snowy mountain vistas. Healthcare services are excellent. Public transport connects urban and rural areas with clockwork precision, and crime rates are among the world's lowest. Switzerland also excels in environmental initiatives, with a commitment to clean energy and natural preservation balancing progress and sustainability. Internationally, it maintains EU agreements for the free movement of goods, capital, and people despite not being a member, benefiting from the common market while preserving political and monetary autonomy. As a global diplomacy hub, Switzerland hosts numerous organizations and forums, reinforcing its role as a neutral meeting point. Looking forward, it will continue leveraging technology, research, and political stability to enhance its prestige and prosperity, proving that tradition and modernity can forge an international benchmark. 3. San Marino. You didn't see this coming. San Marino, nestled in the Italian peninsula, holds the title of the world's oldest republic, with a history spanning over a millennium. With just 34,100 inhabitants and a GDP of about $2.4 billion, this tiny nation has used low taxes to drive investment and commercial activity. Its strategic location, surrounded by Italy, hasn't hindered its sovereignty, fostering a strong sense of identity evident in its festivals, traditions, and historic monuments. Tourism is a key economic driver, with visitors drawn to its medieval heritage, mountainous landscapes, and competitive pricing due to flexible tax policies. Cultural offerings, including museums and themed events, spark interest in this unique European microstate. The financial sector also thrives, capitalizing on the country's political and institutional stability. Quality of life is reflected in a 98% literacy rate and a safe environment with low crime. Proximity to Italy allows many youths to pursue higher education there, enriching the local labor market with professionals trained in top academic settings. This dynamic fosters fresh ideas and modernization in a small territory. Despite its size, San Marino explores economic diversification while preserving its essence. Sustainable tourism, technology, and international trade agreements strengthen its commercial ties. Its long history of independence makes it a unique case, inspiring other microstates and regions pursuing development through social peace, culture, and institutional stability. San Marino proves prosperity doesn't depend on geographic size, but on vision and coherent policies. 2. United States. The United States, with over 333 million inhabitants and a GDP exceeding $28 trillion, is one of the world's largest and most diversified economies. Its strength lies in a robust entrepreneurial culture, supported by major financial institutions and a vast, varied domestic market fostering globally competitive tech, manufacturing, and service firms. Silicon Valley is synonymous with innovation, while Wall Street reflects financial might and global influence. The U.S. extends its international reach through strategic alliances, trade agreements, and multilateral organizations. It invests heavily in R&D, with universities and institutions leading advancements in medicine, AI, and space exploration. Universities like Harvard, MIT, and Stanford attract thousands of international students, enriching the local ecosystem. Despite its economic prowess, the U.S. faces challenges like income inequality, healthcare costs, and urban social tensions. Yet its national security apparatus and federal government structure provide mechanisms to tackle complex issues. Its diverse population, a melting pot of cultures and ethnicities, is both a source of conflict and a driver of creativity, innovation, and reinvention. Culturally, the U.S. is a global reference, with Hollywood, music, and publishing exporting lifestyles and narratives worldwide, serving as soft power, reinforcing its leadership. Historically, it has navigated recessions and conflicts with stimulus policies and bipartisan agreements. Its pursuit of competitiveness and technology keeps it dominant, showing that its model, though imperfect, thrives on adaptability and reinvention. 1. Norway. Can you guess it? Norway, with about 5.43 million inhabitants, is one of the world's most prosperous nations with exceptional quality of life. Its GDP, nearing $529.4 billion, is largely driven by North Sea oil, generating significant state revenue. Rather than resting on its laurels, Norway established a sovereign wealth fund exceeding $1.35 trillion, invested globally to secure future generations' welfare and reduce hydrocarbon dependency. Its welfare model includes top-tier free education, universal health care, and generous family benefits, rooted in equal opportunities and supported by a highly skilled workforce, sustaining competitiveness in maritime engineering, technology, and fisheries. The government promotes R&D, encouraging university-industry collaboration to push innovation. Norway also shines as a mediator in global conflicts, reflecting its pacifist ethos and commitment to consensus. Commercially, it maintains EU and international agreements, leveraging its institutional reliability. Its cultural wealth, from Viking heritage to modern music, coexists with deep environmental respect, seen in protected landscapes and carbon reduction policies. Safety is a standout asset, with low crime rates fostered by high trust between citizens and institutions, enabling policies for the common good. Norway's main challenge is transitioning to a less oil-dependent economy aligned with climate goals. Its track record of responsible management and collective will to balance development and sustainability suggests it will remain a benchmark for prosperity, equality, and environmental respect. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey through some of the planet's most prosperous nations. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe to keep exploring stories and insights that broaden our understanding of the world.